Hello everybody, once again, it's Monday. I'm Dakian, and I'm here to ramble. It is today the 28th, no, sorry, the 27th of August in 2018. And I have finished, among other things, this ogre with the table in rather dark old wood. In hindsight, I'm not sure. He's kind of there's no pop color to him. It's all kind of muted browns and sort of pale green and pale blue. Maybe I should have had something bright on him. I'm not sure. The skin did not turn out the way I was planning. I shaded it too much. I keep thinking that I want to paint an ogre the way they're actually described these days in D&D in the Monster Manual, as being, you know, having a sort of sickly pallor to their skin, like Caucasian humans, but kind of sickly looking, really pale. But they keep turning out tan or ruddy, like this one. And I think I need to control my process better. But otherwise, I'm reasonably happy with him. You know, don't look too closely at the base. It's stamped green stuff base, so the chain is part of the mold, and it's not that well sculpted, not very detailed. But you know, you should mostly look at the figure. And I also finished this other Heresy miniature. Both of these are from Heresy, a UK company. This troll, who is much brighter because he's green, and I could do some contrasting red in the mouth, for example. And I painted the main body a kind of a dark green, but these plates a lighter, more sort of khaki yellowish green, to make it pop a little bit more. And yeah, this is also a cast, a molded by myself in green stuff base with some coins spread over a dungeon floor. Again, the detail is not very strong, but it should not be the focal point of looking at the miniature in any case. So, I think it's okay. It'll do. Now, I did not get anything more than these two finished this week. But, you know, they're big minis. It was a lot of work on each of them. So, I'm not displeased in any case. And I did a little bit more work on some of the others that are on my table, and I'll show you that next. And now for some works in progress, we have the final box set of Pirates of the Dragon Spine Sea, number 3. In progress. I've worked on the hair and the skin tones mainly, and dark lined some other parts, and I started on the metallics. I think you can tell that. They look very messy right now, but that is the way of things. That's how it looks when it's halfway done, or slightly less than halfway perhaps. I think I need some more shading on the skin of especially these guys that have large exposed areas of skin. We'll see. And then I need to go back in and fix something like the mustache on this guy, and so forth, and eyes and lips and whatnot. The other projects on my table, the behaviors, have not progressed noticeably at all. Haven't had time. And of course not the Dark Sword minis either. So yeah, stick a pin in those. They will have to wait until next week for any more work to get done. But yeah, not much to say really.
Well, praise be to whatever powers control the mail. I've started to receive stuff again. This is a Kickstarter from Westphalia Miniatures, in a Canadian outfit. It was a Kickstarter named Bards and Beasts that I backed a while back. It was for a total of 6 minis, and their 7th turned up. And one of these human characters is a sort of stretch goal add-on bonus sort of thing. I forget which one. Anyway, I assume the Bard is part of the original set because it's called Bards and Beasts. He is carrying a weirdly short-necked lute, it seems. Oh well. Then we have this, it's an elderly gentleman with a cane, sort of walking stick, and a beer stein. And then we have a shadowy figure holding a smaller cup of some sort. So there's some sort of you all met at an inn feeling to this. And finally we have, I'm not sure what this is, mostly because I think it's possibly a female adventurer. There's this big lump here on her sword scabbard that I'm not sure if it's supposed to be there or if it's just a resin byproduct of the casting that needs to be cut away. Possibly the latter, because you see this spike coming out of her knee. That's definitely something you should cut away. We'll see when I clean them up. So the idea behind this Kickstarter was it was supposed to be 3, now 4 human characters and 3 classical monsters. We have here, you can't really tell what this is, of course, but it does the arms and the head are separate. It's an Umber Hulk. And this is another classic D&D thing. It's an owlbear. Cute little guy. And finally, a rust monster. Here we can, this is also in many, many small parts. Heads, tentacles, legs, feelers, what have you. And yeah, because these are such iconic monsters, and I am currently playing D&D, I don't have any immediate plans for an Umber Hulk or a Rust Monster. Don't worry, my players. But you know, you never know when those might be needed. So I think I'm going to put these into production right away. I'm going to start, this is going to be my next project that I start prepping. And while I do that, I do have, again, I think I want to double up on some things the way I did with the Behirs. I mean, I actually have some of these monsters from other producers. I have this Reaper Bones Oxidation Beast, which is a Rust Monster by a different name. Now, this one, you can tell, is a lot smaller than the Westphalia one. The Westphalia one seems to have a much larger body. So, I don't know. I don't recall exactly how large these are supposed to be canonically in D&D terms. So you might have to say that one of them, maybe the smaller one is an immature Rust Monster. Or if this is the mature Rust Monster, then this is a giant Rust Monster. An outsized outlier. And I've already painted the Reaper Bones Owlbear. I did that a while back. And I don't have any other owlbears on stock. But I do have another of these. I have the Gale Force 9 Umber Hulk from the D&D Collector's Series. Now, this picture, I've noticed, says it's 100%. So this is natural size. And if you compare it, yeah, they are sort of similar in size. Actually, kind of similar in pose as well. And the sculpting is also very similar. But, you know, they're both clearly based on the Monster Manual. So that's perhaps not surprising that they would be similar. But yeah, so we have here a total of 9 models that I will begin to look at painting. Up next. Well, that was a jam-packed episode, wasn't it? But it's over now, and it's time to say goodbye. But click like, subscribe, comment, and share the video with anybody you know who likes miniature painting. I will see you in a week. Till then, I'm Dakian, signing off.